was the first Black actor to receive international success and be identified as one of the greatest Shakespearean tragedians of all time. Ira Aldridge was born in New York City to free parents, and there he attended the African Free School in Manhattan, which is where he first found his interest in performance. And he started performing as a teenager at the African Theater Company, which was in the African Grove Theater, which was the first known African theater troupe. Of course, they were targeted by a lot of white mobs and violently struck. So the theater had to eventually close down, which prompted Ira to then immigrate to Europe to get away from all the racism. In 1825, Ira Aldridge made his London stage debut playing as Othello. Ira Aldridge is one of the first Black actors to actually play Othello, specifically on a British stage, which is important to note because Othello in the play and in the script is identified as a Moor. He's called a Moor, M-O-O-R, which is a European term that they use to identify those with darker skin complexions, typically originating in North Africa. Ira Aldridge being the first actor of darker skin to actually play this role. Ira Aldridge came up with this stage name, the African Rossius, which he took from a famous Roman actor. And he used this name. He would often make up backstories about having this royal African lineage in order to combat prejudice, because people and audiences, white audiences, thinking that he was this man of royal African heritage, it was easier for them to swallow than if they knew that he was just a Black man from the United States, from New York. So, hey, he lied, but those times you have to do what you got to do. Now, here's where the activism part comes in. Ira Aldridge would use his platform to denounce slavery. He supported and donated to abolitionist causes and would even use the closing nights of his performances to make direct addresses and speeches to the audience. Now, Ira Aldridge started to perform as a lot of Shakespearean characters that were usually designated for only white actors, such as King Lear, Richard III, Macbeth, just to name a few. And he did still receive a lot of racism and hostility from London critics, but he did receive a lot of love in Germany, Poland, Russia, Austria, places like that, where he got to perform for royalty as well. Ira Aldridge died doing what he loved. He died in Poland while he was on tour in 1867. And today he is honored with a bronze plaque at the Shakespearean Memorial Theater in Stratford.